abuse. You got to be able to
Okay, let's
people
begin.
talk crazy about you. In this business,
So,
you have to be able to have people disrespecting you.
um,
And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay.
true.
And Smith finished his speech acknowledging that what he did.
Thank you, Hawking Academy invites me back. Thank you.
Look at her face. I'm so sorry, girl. I don't. Okay, so clearly Chris Rock is uncomfortable.
The Oscars were a big
You know,
family
you
setback,
have a
with
show
the
you're putting
biggest
on,
hit
and
coming
somebody
from
from the
Will Smith's
audience
hand to
gets
present
up
Chris
and
Rock's
decides that they
face.
want to act a certain way or react to something that you're doing.
Smith's
And
short
for
hair.
you have to be
Pinkett Smith has
professional and
been
you have to
vocal
hold
about
your
suffering
place.
from
I
alopecia,
understand the joke
and
Chris Rock
Smith
was
did
going for.
not
It wasn't funny.
appreciate his wife's
But I
speaking
understand what he was going
against
for.
Rock's
You know, it was a
film.
G.I. Jane joke. G.I. Jane chose to cut her hair. I mean, damn, look at Lupita kept her whole composure watching this uncomfortable situation. I feel for that. Like, what the hell? Listen,
And he couldn't help
you're
but
in
note the
entertainment.
connection between
You're a
himself
celebrity.
and
And
Richard
unfortunately to
Williams.
say, social media kind of has a lot of negativity that comes along with it. And this is the career you chose. I'm curious. He smacked Chris in the face. I mean, he really smacked him in the face. Y'all know Chris's lips is already crooked. So why would you smack his face to make his lip even more crooked? I mean, he got a strong ass jaw though. I
And the show was hosted by
So Jaden Smith, Cardi B, Trevor Noah, and other people had a few things to say about what happened. Um, Somebody said, Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right. Chris joked on stage about it. Then we have people like Denzel who had to calm him down. Sophia Bush said something like violence isn't okay. Cardi B said, at your highest moment, be careful. That's when the devil tries to come for you. Trevor Noah says, what the fuck? This wasn't scripted. Margaret Joseph, wow, so disappointed in Will Smith's behavior tonight. At Chris Rock is a class act. He handled himself with true professionalism. Natasha said, never thought the La La Land. All these bullshit people that have commentary on things that they stay quiet on when it comes out. January 6th, y'all didn't say shit. So now you want to talk about violence? Seriously, when it's always black people, y'all want to fix your mouth and say something. Let's go over to the shade room because I have a few comments I want to talk about while we see what, see what people think about what happened with Will and Chris Rock in this award show. Like, I really don't think that what he did, I think that what he did was unprofessional and what he did was disrespectful. And in the streets, you would have caught a fade for that one. But I don't think that the amount of attention that people are putting on this situation when we have a lot of crazy ass things going on, it's baffling. This is all what happens every time. You have other more important shit and you got people that just want to be on TV and just say something.
Props and congratulations to him for winning the Oscar because damn it, he deserved it. And I love the brother and I'm proud of him, but boy, was that a shameful act for him to commit tonight. To go up on stage and slap Chris Rock like that, he's lucky he didn't get his ass kicked, particularly after the event was over. If not by Chris Rock, to the fellas he had there with him, I mean, damn. Denzel and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry having to calm you down, your publicist having to run out and calm you down. I mean, damn, come on, bro. Come on,
Ow.
man.
Ow.
There's no excuse for it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even try to justify it, okay? Chris Rock said it years ago. Every time black folks doing something, you know who messes it up.
But
I never dreamed of my wildest dreams. I'd be saying that about Will Smith. A black man, Will Packer, did a phenomenal job producing the Oscars. And you do this to stain yourself, to stain the Academy Award? Will Smith
Okay.
did tonight.
Okay, I understand where he's coming from with that.
My nigga Chris Rock got a chin though. I know ain't nobody.
Oh my God. Did he?
Not thinking what I'm thinking. He got a chin. Yeah.
Are you thinking about that chin and what that chin could do to you?
Shit happens sometimes.
Is that what you're thinking about? Because he has a strong chin. That means he has a strong jaws. You know what I'm saying? So, are you wondering? You want to take that for a ride? Test it a little bit. Okay, so this is the scene when he just got slapped, and I think Chris Rock was a little bit shocked. 50 said, if you have to win Oscars and do this kind of shit, I'ma slap people. You got the genie they show for Will Smith trying to clown, and then they have this that Sean King wrote that he can't believe what he just saw. He doesn't know what to say. This is actually 100% real. He said that he feels like what set Will off about the joke is the G.I. Jane was bald by choice, and Jada isn't bald by choice because she has stated that she suffers from alopecia. But Will should not have slapped Chris like that because comedians are offensive. And at the Oscars, everybody is a target. And Will should have never actually behaved that way. Fabulous is asked, who shouldn't be saying anything, decided to open his mouth and say something about this whole situation. I had to scroll back. It says Chris Rock is a real professional because ain't no way. Well, we know you ain't no way and gonna do it because we know that you knocked the piss out of Emily. You knocked the train tracks out her damn teeth. I mean, we know, Fabulous, that you were abusive as hell. Now they go to LAPD, have to say something. They're like, oh, LAPD investigative entities are aware of an incident between two individuals during the Academy Awards program. The incident involved one individual slapping another. The individual involved has declined to press charges. Why is LAPD hopping on this? Jaden already expressed that his dad's speech made him cry. Obviously, his Jada's his mom, so he'll know like what she feels like at home. This was his response. Will Smith's response after the slap. I can't tell if it's acting. I mean, I saw him crying during the entanglement with August Alsina and Jada. He had this look in his face, red as hell, with his eyes bawling and stuff. I don't know if he's acting because he's such a good actor. So I don't know if he's doing this to save his career or if he genuinely feels this way. Because I watched the show. He was laughing until he looked over at Jada and saw she was hurt. So I don't know how to take his reaction. Plus, y'all ain't slap August. August did a whole lot more than what Chris Rock is doing, and y'all didn't slap that man.
Be careful. That's when the devil protect people.
Man, I'm trying to empathize with your plight, but you guys have Red Table Talk, and y'all putting y'all business all out there. Like, I keep going back to this scene and looking at Chris Rock's face, and I'm thinking, if we were in the streets, it would be a whole lot different. I don't really know. He's telling him to keep his wife's name out his fucking mouth. Like, it's really like, I know Chris Rock is just uncomfortable. He made a bad joke as a comedian. He made a bad joke. It was just a bad joke. Like, it's a bad joke. Oh my God. So now I understand why her daughter, Willow Smith, shaved her own head now. I get it now. Probably in support of her mom and how her mom was feeling. She did that to make her feel better and not feel alone about losing her hair. But I'm thinking that Jada could just go right ahead and listen to India Ree's I Am Not My Hair, I Am Not the Skin. All right, welcome to episode 2 of I Chose Violence. Now I'm talking about the Chris Rock and Will Smith thing that just happened yesterday that we posted is kind of going viral right now, where he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock with his crooked ass mouth. Now, I want to talk about it, how I feel about the situation. Do I agree with Will Smith's behavior and how he responded to Chris Rock doing what a lot of comedians do, which is be offensive and make jokes out of real life situations? Am I upset about it? No, I'm not upset about it because I'm trying to consider what he's feeling. But at the same time, I got to think about it logically. If Jada has said before that she struggles with alopecia and she's losing her hair and she cut her hair and went bald because of it and stuff like that, I had to imagine that Will Smith and the family had to hear how she felt, and social media is unkind. But the bitch got Red Table Talk and she puts all her family business out there. We didn't see the entanglement situation. We didn't see them talk about Willow's sex capades and her being fluid or whatever the hell they want to call it. We didn't see so many things that I would assume would be more offensive that Chris Rock would joke about other than people losing their hair. Now I understand that it's a big deal. Me, my hairline is receding. It's something that's genetic on my mom's side. I know that in the future, I'm gonna be walking around wearing wigs because I know that my hairline is gonna keep going further and further back. It's gonna be falling out because I see it in my mom's side and it's happening to me. However, I chose to disclose that information. So people are going to now make fun of me because of it. We had heard Adiya make her song talking about, I am not my hair, I'm not the skin. And that was a beautiful ass song. Will Smith was invited to the Oscars, and you got Chris Rock's doing a job there. It is not your place to go there and put your hands on a grown man as if he's one of your children. The man slapped him like he was a bitch, okay? When he's doing a job. And Chris Rock, even though if it was in the streets, bitch, I'm gonna fight back. He held his composure because he was working. That was his job to do. The joke wasn't funny to me. It was supposed to be a correlation between G.I. Jane choosing to cut her hair for the military and Jada Pinkett just losing her hair without choice. Will was smiling, as I said in my previous commentary while watching it. Then he looked over at Jada and he realized that she was really hurt by that. And that's why he responded the way that he responded. You can't let your emotions get the best of you. Because I didn't sleep, you slapped the shit out of August. When all that shit happened, that shit was what was far worse, because it actually put your marriage on Front Street and made you guys look like swingers that we've been saying for years that y'all are. So I don't agree with his response and how he handled Chris Rock. I understand that people get out their emotions sometimes, but that is another grown man. That's not one of your children. I felt like it was very disrespectful. It was very demeaning, and he should not have done that. And Chris Rock did a good job in holding his composure. But if it was me, you would have caught a fade on that stage. It would have been something else. Now, on the part of this that pisses me off and why I choose motherfucking violence today is that I see a lot of white folks going up online talking about violence is never the answer. I can't believe he did this. Bitch, we still remember January 6th. Okay, that little insurrection, that shit was on national television. We saw that shit. We know what kind of violence y'all can give. We know about the genocide y'all didn't partake in. We know about Hiroshima and Nagasaki, the bombs y'all didn't dropped. We know about all these little wars y'all didn't have. We know about King Leopold. We know about a lot of violence that y'all done over the years. And we know about all these stupid ass laws y'all been doing that marginalizes a set of group of people, the LGBTQ community, the African American community, that causes certain violence to occur. We know that what y'all did with the drugs and how we ended up somehow in the neighborhoods of black folks choosing violence. So shut the fuck up. Okay, this is what I don't like about the news and how things work out, is there's always a way to exaggerate the actions of minorities and make it worse than what it is. This could be a situation where Chris Rock and Will just say, you know what, meet me outside. Let's just go ahead and square up, do this and get out of the way. The only people affected by that is both of them. You're sitting up here and you're making a comment about shit when y'all don't talk about the stuff that y'all want to talk about. LAPD went and picked this up immediately when I know that they got about 1,000 few people who've been waiting for them to answer their call. And they want to pick this little bullshit of a slap and talk about it, talking about we're contacting the two people involved and this one doesn't want to press charges. Bitch, you have had other more important things that y'all should have pressed charges for. We still remember Rodney King. So I don't understand why all this is being as exaggerated as it is. He got slapped. Okay, let the two men deal with it. Let them square up and call it a day. But all these extra commentary, everybody's like, oh, it's the Oscars. Bitch, what? Like, I don't understand. What, because it's celebrities, that's what makes it more significant and more important? We watched everything that happened January 6th. We watched a law enforcement officer stand there and watch an insurrection happen and didn't do shit about it because it wasn't people that look like us. Because naturally, if it was us, would sitting there saying something, it's always going to be something exaggerated. Don't tell me violence is never the fucking answer when your ass has been the blueprint of what violence is about. Political excuse is not a reason for you to do the shit that y'all have done and your ancestors have done. We still don't remember. We still didn't forget slavery, bitch. We still didn't forget KKK. We still didn't forget a whole lot of shit. Lynching, bitch, bye. We still don't forget the prison system. Y'all choose violence every fucking day. Y'all just do it in what they call the white collar way. And y'all sit up here when it's done the way. African American violence from what in this country is more so with gang related violence, in which case it affects our community more than anything. Y'all affect everybody. So shut the fuck up, sit the fuck down and let this happen. Chris Rock and Will Smith do have a friendship in the past. And it's shown that Chris Rock has made jokes before about Jada when they boycotted, I think it was the Oscars, they boycotted before in the past because they weren't picking a lot of African-American actors or African-American representation in general. In this, it was just people that look like them. Again, y'all over here choosing violence. So they boycotted it. And Chris Rock made a joke about it when it did happen because it was something that was, that people would talk about, is related. So I don't think that his behavior in the past is different from what's happening now. He's done this before. So For me, it was more so shocking to see. I felt so bad for Lupita. Lupita was just sitting there right next to Will, watching the entire situation, as uncomfortable as she was, but she held her composure. Girl did what she was supposed to do. Then you saw him now make a speech. Will Smith now came and made a speech where he's now crying. And because he's such a great actor in itself, I couldn't tell whether it was genuine or whether it was him acting again and trying to save his career. Because all this attention that all these white folks are making, and all these are going to have him go on an apology tour for a long time when it's not supposed to be that serious. So I don't know if he's crying and the tears were supposed to help him save face a lot faster than what he's gonna have to do, because we had never seen somebody get up there, and it's always some black folks that go up there and do something so fucking ratchet. 50 Cent already said that, hell, if I won an Oscar, then I gotta go slap somebody. Hell, even Boozy went up and said, you don't fuck with people's wives. You got Fabulous's little abusive ass open his mouth. You got Lil Baby, who we just saw with a freaking verbal altercation with his baby mama, and then a physical altercation, a bowling alley with his baby mama's brother. You got the nerve to fix your mouth and say something? Shut up. All these people need to just stop talking about it. Let it just die. Otherwise, it's going to be a bigger issue than it needs to be. I chose violence today because I saw that shit. I felt bad for Chris Rock because he still had to keep up with his job knowing that some grown-ass man just slapped him. I felt bad for Will Smith if he really had to look at Jada and watch that she is really personally struggling with this. But at the same time, I have to look at it from a wider perspective. I've never had alopecia. I've never had anything like cancer that would cause my hair to grow and to be falling out. So I can't possibly fathom what she's feeling. But I also know that when you were a celebrity, you are subject to whatever cruelty that comes along. And Chris Rock is a comedian. They're known for saying offensive things. Hell, nobody beats Dave Chappelle except for Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? So for you to go ahead and strike that man like he was trying to personally do something to you, it was wrong. At the same time, I'm so sorry that Jade is going through this. I can see the pain of her through her husband's eyes. But bitch, you have Red Table Talk. Talk about it there. Okay, let us hear you there. But you put all your business out there in general. So, I mean, I see both sides. I don't even know what to say. I mean, y'all leave your comments. What you think? Do you think that Will was right for doing this? Do you think that Chris Rock should have smacked his ass right back? I mean, I'm so all over the place with this. I don't even know where to land, other than the fact that I'm just pissed off that a bunch of white folks had the nerve to say violence is never the fucking answer. Now, that part pissed me off. Shut up. Okay? Shut up. Stay this one out. We don't need your opinion. Bye. Okay? Bye.